Hello.
Yeah. So I think we last class we discussed about
Discount.
and advance payment concept also we
Mm,
discussed, I think, right?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Today we'll discuss in account receivable we discuss dunning. So what is dunning? Last class as I told you we maintained the terms of payments. Okay, in terms of payments we mentioned we are going to give 30 days credit to customer to make the payment, right? Okay, we had given 30 days, but if customer fails to make the payment, then need to send the notice or it is what we call as reminder letter or notice to them, right? Means we are sending the reminder letter or notice to him to make the payment. Okay, here what we do, we are going to do the configurations regarding dunning. Means after 30 days system should pick the due customer and send the reminder notice to that customer. Okay, so this is the configurations or this is the what is the actual meaning of dunning. Okay, we'll see that one and how configuration. Dunning is a reminder, as I told you, dunning is a reminder letter or a notice issued by company to the customer on outstanding payment after due date. As I told you, we are giving 30 days. Means if I'm going to sell the goods on this particular date, say example I'm selling the goods on 1st of February 2021. Assume that we are selling the goods on this day. So 1st of November you can take, sorry, 1st of January we can take. On that basis, customer need to make the payment within this date, right? 31st of January he need to clear the payment. So that is what we call as due date, right? If he fails to make the payment within this date, then what we need to send a notice to them. Okay, send a notice to them. I'll show the dunning screen. MG level, financial accounting new, account receivable and accounts payable, business transaction there, and dunning procedure, define dunning procedure. Okay, here I'll show what is the dunning. Okay, so I'm going to send the notice to that particular customer. So See, so what is Dunning interval? This is a Dunning interval scheme. So Dunning intervals in days. What does it mean? It means assume that I'm sending the notice to customer on today's date, right? So I'm sending the notice to my customer on today's date, means this is what we call as first Dunning or first notice I sent to my customer on this date. Okay, again tomorrow I cannot send the notice again, because we need to give some time to make the payment after receiving or after sending the notice, right? So that is what we call as intervals. Means here this configuration, what they're telling, minimum 10 days intervals between one Dunning to another they need to maintain, or 10 days. After 10 days again we'll go to second notice. Okay, like that we can maintain. Here Dunning intervals we can take it as 7 days, means we are going to give 7 days gap between one Dunning to another Dunning, right? Then number of levels. What is number of levels? Here I'll take 4 levels, means I can send 4 notice to my customer. 4 notice I can send. Okay, then total due items for Dunning level, it is not required. Then minimum days in arrears. What is that? Minimum days in arrears. Here I'll take 3 days. So what is 3 days? So assume that my customer, we are having the invoice. Posted on 24th of or 25th of February 2021, and according to our terms of payment, due date is due date is 24th of March, right? Or 25th of March, right? 25th of March. But this is due date, but customer not yet paid. It is already, due date is over, right? But we are again giving some 3 days arrears to them to make the payment. 3 days means 28, or we can wait till today, and from tomorrow he need to make the payment. So that is what we call as 3 days minimum arrears. Although due date is over, but we are giving some grace period to him, or arrears days to him. Then what is next one is line item period. Line item grace period. Again I'll take 3 days here. Line item means what? Suppose, assume that if you are having 2 invoices to make the payment. So assume that 2 invoices are there to make the payment. Say example, one due date is 25th. First invoice due date is 22nd 3/2021, and second one invoice due date is 25th, right? So assume that we are having 2 invoices. First invoice due date is 22nd, and second invoice due date is 25th, and we are in 28th of March, right? Okay, then already we are giving the 3 days as a arrears, and here on the basis of line item also, this is one line item, this is one line item, right? And for this invoice we need to send a dunning notice, right, for this vendor, because already we had given the arrears and already we are giving the line item grace period, it all exceeded, right? We need to send a notice to him. That means we are giving 3 days for arrears and 3 days for line item grace period. Okay, so on that basis it will work. Okay, next, interest indicator. What is interest indicators? Interest indicator means after this particular date, means here we are going to send 4 notice to him, right? Out of 4, first and second we are not charging any interest for that particular customer. If we make the payment within second level of dunning, we will not going to charge any interest. If you are going to make the payment after third and fourth level or after second level, we need to charge some interest to him, right? So that is interest indicator. As of now we not maintained any interest indicator so far. What we do, we are going to create the interest indicator in next level. We are having the topic called interest indicator or interest calculation. There we are going to maintain the interest indicator, and we are not going to assign any indicator here. The indicator we are going to assign in individual customer level. Okay, here I am not going to maintain any interest. And public holiday calendar ID means the calendar we discussed in the creation of plant, means when we are holiday, when our company is in holiday, when we are working day, that we are going to mention in holiday calendar ID. Holiday calendar will be maintained by HR department, and that will be maintained according to country, because in India we are going to celebrate some other festival, in US their celebration is some other festival, right? We are not into same festival celebration, so according to that we need to maintain the calendar. On that basis this dunning will be maintained. Okay, so after that we need to send a notice to customer, right? We need to send a notice to customer, means we require letter, or it is also called as wordings, right? We need to mention some wordings, means so and so balance is there, please make the payment. You are having so invoices, this much of invoices and this much of outstanding is there, please do the payment. Okay, we need to send the 4 levels of means 4 notice we need to send. Okay, so we need to maintain the wordings or letters. Who are going to maintain these wordings or letter? What it is called in SAP? It is called as SAP scripts or forms. It is called as SAP script or forms. Usually this SAP script and forms will be maintained by ABAP consultant. Okay, we need to consult them regarding my letter. What is the letter I need to maintain, and what are the wordings I need to input that particular letter, and how many forms and how many scripts I need to maintain. And each level I need to create separate wordings and a separate script I need to maintain. But here we are not having any ABAP consultant support, so what I'll do, we'll take the SAP script standard. There is a standard SAP script is there, or SAP forms will be there. We are going to use that as it is, but in real time things will not work like according to our choice. So what we need to do, we need to consult with technical consultant regarding my script maintenance. Okay, and for each levels we need to maintain, or we need to send a separate letter and separate wordings, right? Because from third and fourth level we need to go with the legal proceedings. Legal means if you are not making the payment, then we need to go with the legal, then the wording should be different. And first and second level we are asking for payment. Okay, so these wordings will be maintain the changes. Okay, this is the dunning related. what we do, we're going to do the configuration in the system. Okay, I'll come to IMG level, financial accounting new, account receivable and accounts payable, business transaction, dunning procedure, define dunning procedures. Click on new procedure. Dunning procedure, I can give PSDP. DP stands for dunning procedure, and PS means my company code PSD. Okay, and name, I'll give dunning procedure for company code PSD. Dunning intervals in days, 7 days, as we discussed all these things. Dunning level 4, total due item is not required. Minimum days arrears 3, grace period also 3. Public holiday calendar IN, I think it is yeah. So I'll select standard transaction dunning, and for reference procedure for text, as I told you, we are going to send 4 levels of dunning. So I'll select this one, 0001. Then click on dunning levels. As I told you, we can calculate the interest from third and fourth dunning. First and second dunning, we are not going to charge any interest, but we can charge dunning charges. I'll let you know. So print parameter, always done is always done. I want to maintain always done procedure. If you want to print all item, then select print all item. Then deadline is not required, as we are giving the dates, so I'm not giving any deadline here. Then select always done in legal dunning procedure, means in a legal proceedings you are going to maintain the dunning. Okay, then click on charges, currency INR, dunning level 1. Say example, what is charges? What charges means, for above 5,000 rupees or above 2,000 rupees, I can send a notice. Below 2,000 rupees, dunning should not be applicable. I can maintain like that, because it's a very small amount, and customer is having the outstanding of below 2,000. He will not get any notice. So we can maintain here either 2,000 or 5,000, 1,000, like that also we can maintain. Okay, and if about 2,000 is there, then I'm going to charge 100 rupees or as a dunning charges. It's a extra charges we are going to charge to my customer. Again, second level also same, and for third level and fourth level, as I told you, we are going in a legal way to recover the payment. Okay, for that I'm not going to maintain minimum amount as 2,000, right? I'm going to, if my customer outstanding is about 10,000, then I'm going to go with a legal, because for 2,000 it doesn't make any sense to go to legally, and when it is going to legal, dunning charges we should not apply. And again, fourth level also I'm going to maintain same. If my outstanding is above 10,000, then only the legal proceeding will be happen. Then click on dunning text, company code PSD, select customer, press enter, click on new company code PSD, enter, and here I'm going to select dunning by dunning area, select separate notice for dunning level, and reference for text. As I told you, regarding text or SAP script, we are going to take the standard forms or SAP script. Here I am selecting 1000. Okay, then click on save. sorry, come back and click on save. Sorry, come back and click on save. Once you save, again it will come to this level. If you want to check whether your configuration is correct or not, then again click on dunning text, input your company code, enter. See here, as I told you, when I'm taking the standard forums, the system will pick the forum name automatically. I'll never mention anything here or any forum name for you, right? So it will pick the forum for my 4 level. I never mentioned this regarding this, right? So it will pick automatically. Okay, now I'll save this again. Now this dunning procedure I need to assign to my customer master record. This is very mandatory, because without dunning procedure the notice will not be issued. Okay, now assignment and the run of dunning procedure will be maintained by end user, right? So I'll come to easy access, accounting, financial accounting, account receivable, then master record, FD02 change. Here I need to mention my customer. I can search the customer by pressing F4. Company code is PSD, and in our previous classes we maintained the customer, or we created the customer. Select any customer here. Okay, press enter. Then click on company code data. Then click on correspondence. As we maintained, yes, correspondence, and dunning procedure PSD. Assign dunning procedure A and save. Like that I need to assign to my all customer. Okay, what happened to this? Company code data again, correspondence, PSTP, save. Select another customer here, enter. Okay, for this I am not maintained the terms of payment and tolerance good, that's the reason it is asking. So I'll come to correspondence. So it is very important, before doing any dunning procedure, you should have terms of payments. Okay. So without that we can do the configurations, but we cannot get the output. Okay. Now the assignment part is over. Now what we do? We are going to run this dunning procedure. Okay. For that I'll come to, it's okay, once we restart that one, we'll do that procedure. Reconnect. Okay, so we'll start. Okay. Now I need to run the running procedure. For that I'll come to easy access again, accounting, financial accounting, account receivable, periodic processing, and F150 running. Here I need to mention my running run date. Say example, I'll run my procedure on today's date. Identification, I can give PS1, enter. And parameter, click on parameter here. And dunning date, I'll mention today's date again. And document posted up to, again I will maintain today's date. And company code PSD. Customer, I can select all my customer, or I can give range, or I can select required customer. I'll select all customer. Save this. Again I'll come to status here. And click on schedule. Here I can schedule the dunning procedure according to my requirement. I can mention the schedule date, schedule time, but I want to start the process immediately, on immediate basis. So select, I'll start immediately. I'm going to select start immediately. Then click on schedule. Output device is LP01. LP01 means a local printer 01. Enter. Now the dunning procedure is there or created. It will take another 2-3 minutes to get update. Some 2-3 minutes to get processed. It will be online. One minute, I'll create in a different name. Save. Status. Schedule. Start immediately. Okay. this one. So I'll create in a yes, I got this. Okay. One minute. Okay, I'm not getting this one where. Showing Dunning selection was released. Other Dunning done. Okay, so I'll show this one later because I'm not getting the proper error. So I'll check this one. I'll update you regarding Dunning. Okay, next after Dunning, what is next? So we'll check with account receivable what are the topics so far covered and what is left out. And in our previous classes we maintained a customer group and customer master data, sales invoices and sales returns, the terms of payments we maintained. Dunning, yes, we did that. And special GL indicator, yes, we did that. That is interest. What is that? Down payment when customer makes, how we are going to treat as specially. And creation of customer centrally, we all did that. And interest calculation we'll discuss later. Now if customer makes the payment, we'll see that one, the balance is there or not. If customer makes the payment, how to clear that? PL file I'll go and there I'll check my customers balances. I'll select all item, execute. Okay, this customer we are having Okay, so why we are not getting the report? Any idea? Because as this customer is having balances, right, only 900 rupees. In our dunning configurations, what we mentioned about 2000, then only the dunning should be applicable. That's the reason we are not getting the dunning report. So what I'll do, first I'll post the entry, and above 5000 or 10,000, then we'll try to run that particular dunning procedure. Okay, first I'll go to FB70 and I'll post the invoice. This is my company code. I'll take this one. First of February I'll take. I'll take 1 lakh. Sales invoice posting. I'll give the sales invoice, sales revenue account. Okay, here again we're having the problem with list authorization. So I'll go to 57, user 3. Okay, this one I need to delete. Go with entry again. Come back to FP70 there. I'll check amount 1 lakh. Sales invoice posting. Okay. Click on yes, installment payment. Save. This timing. Again I'll go to I'll take some other customer. Take some other. Okay, there is a technical error. Was the entry? I'll go with F-22 again. Select the customer. Okay. I'll give the amount 1 lakh. I'll use some other text. Oh my god, what happened to this? Special services. Okay, there is a problem in configurations. I'll check once it is there. and I'll try to solve, otherwise might be having problem with the document splitting. So once I'll go there and I'll check whether document splitting is activated to my company code or not. If it is activated, I'm getting the error. If it is not activated, then I need to search for the particular error. Okay, so document is splitted, but I need to deactivate my company code. I'll go to where it is inactive, select this one and get save. Okay, now try to post. Yes, it has been posted. Okay. Now I'll go to F150 and I'll give some other day, some other identification. I'll maintain the parameter, today's date, save, come back to status, schedule. Okay, same thing, there's no changes here. I'm not getting any output here. Okay, so we'll discuss this later. Okay, next if customer makes the payment to us, and how to clear that one. Okay, if customer makes the payment, so example, customer is having balances. I'll show that one. Okay, so this customer is not having any balances. Okay, this customer is having only 900 rupees, and this one customer is 1 lakh. 1 lakh rupees is here. Okay, this customer is having installment payment. Okay, if customer makes the payment, how to clear it? We already saw the payment in advance payment and also in discount payment also, right? But here we are having two types of payments. One we already seen, one is partial payment, right? Partial payment, and second one is residual payment. Residual payments. What is the difference? Partial payment. So nothing is difference. How much difference is there in partial payment or residual payment? But all functions are both are same, but in the ledger view, there is a difference. Whenever we receive the partial payment, or whenever we receive the payment from customer, if we use posted this in partial payment way, then in balance display we can see how much customer made the payment. We can see the how much customer made the payment. So when received from customer, but in residual payment, when we receive the payment way, then the balance in the balance display we can see how much balance is residual means is there. It will not show how much we cleared. It will show how much is there. So that is the difference between partial payment and full payment. Okay, so we'll see that one. In interview, let me ask what is the difference between partial payment and residual payment. Both payment will be done in T code F-28 only in a different option. So as I told you, partial payment, how much the customer made the payment, it will show, but in residual payment it will show how much balance is residual means left out, how much is left out. So example, we can see this one, this balance better. We'll take this one, this customer 314004, and this one 3003. Okay, so we'll check that one. So we'll work in both. Okay, for payment, as I told you, I'll go to F-28 and I'll take today's date 28/3, no problem, and I'll give the description as customer payment, and I'll select the bank account. Here I'll select bank account, and amount something 30,000 is paid, assume that. Again I'll take the value date 2021, customer payment, and I'll take this customer, enter. Okay, see 9 lakhs is there. Out of that just 30,000 Okay, I'll add some more because 30,000 is very small amount. So I'll come customer payment and I'll give 3 lakh here. Value date. Okay, I'll give 3 lakh here. Okay, so 9 lakh is the pending, but 3 lakh he made the payment. Okay, to clear this one, just we are having two options as I told you. One is partial payment is there and the residual payment is there. Right. So we'll work in partial payment. Go to partial payment and click on that. See here, we are having this much of okay. So what I'll do, this much amount I need to pay to my customer. Sorry, I need to receive from my customer. Okay, and I'm going to double click on this net amount column and then double click on payment amount column. See the changes. So DR stands for customer invoice. On that column only or on that row only I need to maintain, and double click on that net amount column and double click on payment amount column. Okay, save this. Okay, we'll check the balance in FBL 5N. We'll check the balance in FBL 5N. See what is the difference will happen. We'll see. I'll take this customer and I'll select all items. See here how much he made the payment. It will show here. So 10 lakh is the balance is there. Out of that 1 lakh is a credit note, means sales return. Then he made the payment of 3 lakh and total amount balance is 6 lakh. Okay, now we'll take another customer. Okay, this person is having 1 lakh balance. Okay, for that 1 lakh balance, I'll show that one. Again, I'll go to F-28 and I'll take today's date, customer payment, balance, and he made 35,000 payment. I'll select the customer here, enter. See, 1 lakh is there, 35,000 he made the payment and 65,000 balance is showing, right? Once I click on residual payment, double click on net amount, then double click on residual amount. See difference. What is the difference? It will show the remaining amount. It will not show how much he paid. This much is paid, right? But it is not showing here how much is residual, means left out. Once again I'll show you. So that 35,000 customer made the payment, right? But in residual payment way, how I'm going to clear this one. Okay, net amount, double click on residual amount. See, save this. If you go to FBL 5N again, select this customer and select all item. See here the difference. It is showing 1 lakh is a balance that has been created, but 65,000 again balance is there, right? So I'll show with both customer. We'll make clear that. See here we clear 3 lakh in partial payment way, and this one we cleared in residual payment way, right? But see the difference. So here what are the amount which he made and total balance, but we are getting the balance in a different way, right? 1 lakh is the balance, but 1 lakh is clear, but 65,000 is balance is due. Okay, so this is how we are going to clear the customer payment. Okay, so we'll stop here today and we'll continue class tomorrow, not tomorrow, but means next week. sure I'll send the recordings today. Okay, I'll check. Definitely I'll check. Okay, then bye. Good day.
Bye, sir.